Hey everybody, wanted to go ahead and do a little video here, close up the fantasy football thread, and to also show DJ Catastrophe where his fight stick wound up. I want to thank Marty for talking me into playing fantasy football this year, and it's just a coincidence that I have a full bottle of rum for you this weekend and absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you were the commissioner of the league and I won. But you know, hey, if all you guys want to cheat when you're playing against me in video games, I figure I'm entitled to a little bit of justice here. With the makeup of scrubs and stiffs and waiver wires that my roster had, I don't think I can be accused of cheating. I started off strong, in fact so good that when Racer wanted me to trade him Tom Brady for Tony Romo, I said, hey, Romo, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. And so, of course, Romo gets hurt. I made him throw in MOV0bd. He gets hurt. I get, who's that running back for the Carolina? He stank all season long. So I wind up going in with David Garrard and a bunch of scraps, and had the good sense to waste a roster slot on Vincent Jackson for the entire season. But you know, Vincent Jackson wound up having that one good game when I needed him to. And I'd also like to thank Iceman for continuing on with Andre Johnson in the start Andre Johnson, even though the internet was clear that he wasn't playing that day, and wound up beating Iceman for 10 points. I mean, if this was a points league, Iceman would have waxed everybody, but got lucky with it. So, you know, I wound up with a little bit of money in PayPal to spend. I wanted another fight stick for the 360, and it's one of those things you really can't justify and you don't want to spend cash money on. But fortunately, I wound up with a little bit of money in PayPal, and Inca's got like 50 of the things, so he was willing to trade some off, and DJ Catastrophe from Too Old to Fight wound up getting one, and we got a 2-for-1 special, so he wound up with an extra one, and he and Inca managed to work out a deal so that DJ got a PS3 stick, and Inca wound up with this, with the money, and I got a fight stick for you know, half price essentially, so wound up working out really well. It is, and we'll take the camera over here and I'll turn it around, the Mad Catz Round 2 Tournament Edition stick, and I'm kind of familiar with how those work because my PS3 stick is a Mad Catz Round 2 Tournament Edition stick. So it's fairly familiar. I think I know where all the buttons are. What's the difference? Well, the big difference is on the Xbox you have the headphone jack, and on the PS3, of course, they don't have wired headphones, so you don't have those. It comes with a little adapter, so if you've got a 360 mic like mine that has the old thing on the end, you can just go ahead and clip that in there and use it. And it, of course, has, instead of the X's and the O's, it has the colored little things for the buttons, as opposed to, try to get the X's and O's to show up. Yeah, right there you can see them on the PS3 stick. The cord's a little stouter on the Xbox stick, but you know, as Inca's seen mine, and he knows that I'm just going to loop the thing around the big Sanwa joystick anyhow. So there we go. It's home. Catastrophe, Inca, thank you for everyone. Thanks Marty for a great season, everyone. Thanks the NFL. Thanks to Vincent Jackson and Jacoby Ford and all of those guys that I picked up off the waiver wire, and looking forward to next season. Good luck everyone. Bye-bye.